Hello dear students, student researchers. This is Dr. Janine again from my lockdown office away from campus, and we're going to try and understand a bit better this mystery of coding in qualitative research and what is actually a code. I must confess to you, when I was a master's student, I was completely mystified, and over the years I have now worked with many students exactly like you, struggling with their master's or their PhD. And some will say, I have read and studied 3 textbooks. Actually, I still don't understand how to go about coding. And others will not have studied anything and they may have a vague idea. But when it comes to actually doing it, it is difficult. The principle. We're going to focus on the principle of what is coding. And actually, surely you already know what a code is. But you know it maybe from outside the scientific field. To give you an idea, this is the book of the traffic code. If you ever went for your driver's license, you will know you have to study numbers and numbers and numbers of symbols that are actually codes telling you what to do, where to drive, where to stop, and so on. The traffic code is just one big collection of codes that through an image, they have a meaning. Another type of code, which you also all are familiar with from shopping in the supermarket, is a barcode. A barcode. It's not a cooking class, but let me show you the muesli and the milk, both with barcodes. What happens when the cashier at the till scans what you are buying? She scans the barcode and she gets out of that code information and the price of the item that you are buying. So you can see a code is something that stands for something. It has a meaning, it has a message, it contains information. If we take this to research, in research you will have through your research collected information under whichever form. Your information that you have collected, we call that in the scientific terminology data. Data, an interesting word, some people pronounce it data. It means exactly the same, whichever way you pronounce it. It means the information you have assembled, collated, put together through your research. In qualitative research, most likely a lot of your data will consist out of verbal information, text, from interviews you have done with people, most likely. And another part of data that figures very greatly in qualitative research is you may have used photography or filming as your main technique. Then you will have images. Your data will consist of images. Now you sit there with your texts or with your photography and you're going to have to do coding. What it actually means is that you're going to look very critically through all the information you have assembled, and when you find a meaningful segment of text or a meaningful segment of an image, you will give that meaningful segment a text label. So a code is a text label. Can I give you an example? Maybe we should freeze it here for a moment.